Alright guys, give me 1 second. I'm trying to fix an audio issue with this mic here. I actually do see the problem. Alright, 1 second. Trying to get the right mic going here. I don't know if that got it. Let me do a mic check. No. I might have to restart the stream real quick just to get the mic working. 1 second. We'll give it one more shot. Now I think it's going. Let's give it a shot. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, cool. All right. Sorry about the technical difficulties. This is a very last second throw together setup here. But hello, everyone. This is the original MaiMai from 2012. Yes, the OG MaiMai. Let me try and move the mic actually a little bit more towards me. Let's see. It's kind of like pointing in the wrong direction. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that to stay. We'll see. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright. Hopefully I'm coming in nice and clear for you guys. If not, then I tried. But, yes, this is OG MaiMai. So the story behind me having this game is when I got this machine, in the inside I had, I think, 10 discs and some security dongles. And I'll actually show you because I have a hardware that goes in the machine right here. Alright, so this is what MaiMai runs on, right here. This is a Ring Edge 2 arcade board, and there's a solid state drive on each one of these, and that's what the game is actually stored on. So like the game is actually installed onto it, but the way you install it is you plug in a USB disk drive, then you just install it via USB onto the PCB that you're going to use. And then up here, I don't know if I can get it here, you can see this. This is a security dongle. And I have in my possession that came with my machine a original MaiMai disc and a original MaiMai dongle. And I couldn't believe it because, like, I'm pretty sure when they shipped out the original MaiMai games, it came with MaiMai installed on it, I would think. I don't know why you would send an arcade game with no game installed on it, but regardless, I had the disc and the dongle, so I was actually able to install MaiMai 2012 onto my machine on another Ring Edge 2 that I have. So this is just in time too, because I actually sold the board that's in here. I have an eBay shop where I fix game boards and I sell them. I sold this game board, so I got this done just in time. I have another Ring Edge 2 coming in from Japan that's broken, so I'm going to fix that. And then I'm going to try installing the other couple versions I have, and maybe we'll stream those. I think I have pink, and I think I have orange. Pink Plus and Orange Plus. I think those are my other two games that I have. So you might see streams of those in the future, but for now we're going to play the original MaiMai because obviously not a lot of people got to experience MaiMai first mix from 2012 because it was such a new game, and I don't think it really made its way out of Japan at the time. If it did, it was very, very brief because a lot of like the arcades and like the rest of Southeast Asia and other parts of the world that got MaiMai, I don't think they got it until like green or pink or orange. So seeing original MaiMai is definitely unusual. So anyways, I'm going to pull up Restream chat, so give me 1 second, and then After that, we're going to go ahead and play through the entire game of original MaiMai 2012. There's only 23 songs on it because obviously it's not connected to the network and it didn't get any updates for that reason, so it only has the stock song list of like 23 songs, and that's it. So we're going to play through the entire game. So, no real reason to request songs or anything. Also, my audio's going through the wrong TV. Give me 2 seconds. Go pull up the restream chat. Hopefully it doesn't make me log in. Hopefully. It's making me log in. That's garbage. I still haven't figured out how it's going to be easy for me to view the chat without having to like look behind me on this 80-inch TV. I just don't have a better solution right now. Hopefully the cat doesn't freak out. There's a cat like sitting right behind me while I'm playing this. So, alright, the chat is pulled up. So, that's good. And I think we're going to jump into it. So let me grab my gloves. And we shall begin. Alright. Nah, the cat is tired. She's pregnant. She's probably gonna have kittens in the next week or two. She's very sleepy all the time. So it was funny because we named her Milk and we didn't realize Milk was the character on MaiMai until after we got the game, and everyone's just like, "Oh, you named your cat after the MaiMai cat?" And it's like, no. my girlfriend named her because like she's a white cat, so that's how she got her name. Anyways, we're gonna jump into it. So we'll go through and look at everything real quick. Let me turn it up a little bit.
Welcome to MaiMai.
Yeah, this is weird.
One player mode. Please select music.
Alright, so we'll go through the entire song list. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There's 23 songs in the game. That's it. So, we're just gonna go in order. Also, the game runs in 720p. The new games run in 1080p. I think only my first mix ran in 720p. That was confusing because the dip switches on the Ring Edge 2 control the resolution. It kept saying it was wrong and I couldn't figure out why. Also, there's no speed mods. I just play everything on ×1. It is very hard to play on times 1. If there is speed mods, I have no idea how I get to them. I don't know if it was a feature that they implemented later or what, but on the stock game, I don't see a way to implement it. Yeah, look at how shitty this results screen is. It's dumb. It's bad.
Next track. Please select music.
Everything was a cover too, which I thought was kind of interesting.
君の声を聞かせてさあ冒険してみない楽しいこと始めよう遊びたい絶対絶対絶対 wanna go
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Result.
Times 1 everything is just weird. It doesn't feel right.
Clear.
Look at that beautiful results screen. It's just so like basic as fuck. Like it's nothing's going on here. It's just like they just changed the background to yellow and was like put just some generic text on there. There you go. That's cool. That's cool.
Next track. Please select music.
cuts are really weird too. I'm a lot like the old ones.
Result. Clear.
Now I should have gotten a bonus track, I believe. So.
All clear. Bonus track.
Woo!
Please select music.
Yeah, even 7s are hard on times 1.
思い込んだな夢じゃない方が意味じゃないそうだ震えてよくまで
hard, actually. I felt like that was like the most like easier to read songs, except for that.
Result. Clear.
Look at this basic as fucking screen. Hey, thank you for following. I appreciate that.
See you next break.
Yeah, see? Ooh, weird. Also, I'm gonna try to like let it go through the demo because it makes a really weird like sound like when the game starts up. So, see if we can be quiet for a second to get that. There it is. That like no like extravagant intro, nothing. It's literally just boom, and that's it. That was their intro to the game. It just sits on this results screen. Well, that might be because it's not connected to a network, but it just sits on here. It doesn't ever leave. The top screen is always scrolling MaiMai. It never changes. It's weird. This is a weird game. I'm gonna try to find my drink. Where the fuck did I put that? I think I put it in my room. One sec. Alright. I'm back. Got my drink. Let me catch up with the chat for a moment here. Let's see. How did you manage to install the first version? I had the install disk, and I have the dongle for the first game. That was the reason why. It came with my machine. It was just randomly thrown inside of it. I also have Orange Plus and Pink Plus, I believe. I have the discs, and I have the dongles, I think. I have 2 sets of Pink Plus for some reason. So that kind of concerns me on whether I have 2 Pink Plus dongles or I have an Orange Plus dongle and a Pink Plus dongle. I don't know. I won't be able to figure it out until I actually install the game and match the games together. But I do have MaiMai OG, and I don't know how the fuck that happened. I've never seen a MaiMai disc ever. Like, out of like all the auctions I've seen online for like MaiMai stuff and stuff like that, never, ever have I seen OG MaiMai install disc. So it's pretty rare. Ugh. I spelled Rockstar all over my face like a smart person. Alright. I'm gonna turn up the volume on my TV a little bit so I can hear people doing stuff. Alright, we're gonna jump into round 2.
Welcome to MaiMai. Entry. One player mode.
It's like, okay, I get it. It's not connected to a network.
Please select music.
Yeah, so far I'm not very impressed with the song selection. I don't like that song. A lot of it's such a weird song, like selection. It's strange. Amazing. I got a rank A. Everything's gonna be a rank A because like it just
Next track.
they didn't know what they were doing. Like it's
Please select
obviously it's
music.
their first game, right? So it's kind of expected. But yeah, this is so. It feels so weird after playing Finale and coming to this. Sometimes I have no idea what I'm supposed to be playing to. Like I don't like the charting is so bad. It's terrible. Some of it makes no sense. They're just like, yeah, slide that, and yeah, it kind of goes with it, right? And it's like, no, not at all. I think they're also very confused about reading difficulty. I think because like a lot of these are really easy, and like I haven't played MaiMai for very long, right? And I try walk in and connect every song that I expert. No problem. my best runs so far, just because 1x is just a pain in the ass.
Result. Clear.
Oh, an A+. Now we're talking.
All clear. Bonus track. Please select music.
Alright, we're almost done with one of the folders so far. Almost. Oh my god, those are so slow! You know, I thought I was gonna full combo at one point. This made them so awkward, some of the charting.
See you next break.
See you next play! I'm doing a very good job of spilling this Rockstar energy drink all over my freaking face for some reason. I'm looking like Donald Trump trying to drink water. Guy like holds his beverages like this, like he's drinking like a sippy cup. It's like, bro, you're an adult. Drink water like a normal person. Alright, let me catch up with the chat real quick. It's every time I get through a whole set, it's gonna be my best chance to catch up with you guys, because it's so awkward trying to see it from here. I got like a really bad glare from this machine, so like I have to actually move quite a bit closer to be able to read. So yeah, this is just... It's just a weird experience right now. Doesn't look like I missed much in the chat. We're gonna move on.
Welcome to MaiMai.
Like I press service.
Entry. One player mode. Please select music.
Alright. 2 more songs in the cover folder. This song is great, by the way. M-Flow is freaking the bomb. difficult to read at times, one because there's like gallop notes where it's like instead of like it's
Result. Clear.
I can't get over how bland the UI is and how there's no personality behind the game. It's like
Next track.
how could people like attach themselves to the game? Like it's just so basic. Like I get the newer MaiMai games are super weaved down and stuff like that, but this is just insane how there's nothing in it. Okay, I destroyed that song for sure. But wow, like the single taps, like where it goes single, double, very hard to read.
Clear.
But would be much easier if I could put this on like ×3.
Next track. Please select music.
Alright. I don't think my girlfriend's watching, but if she was, she would be jamming out right now. She is at work, so maybe she's on a break and could be tuning in, but I doubt it.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I still have to pass somehow! I mean, I was very accurate at the beginning, so I mean, that helped a lot, probably, but...
All clear. Bonus track.
I don't think I deserve that. That bonus track, but alright. Too bad it's not the original. That'd be fucking dope. Also a little awkward to read just because of the double notes. It's when they put them like all in a row, it's like very, very hard to do on times one because there's just so much going on the screen at once.
Clear. See you next break.
I wonder if there's like anyone watching that like has actually played the first one like when it was out and is like laughing at me and being like, wow, you're fucking still terrible at this game. I was way better than you when that game came out. I was like, okay, well, it's still... Oh. Someone donated $5. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this was very hard to set up, actually, because it's obviously not installed on my normal Ring Edge 2 computer. So, this is another one I got from Yahoo Auctions in Japan. Thank you for hosting. And I fixed it. It was a broken board. Works fine, obviously, because I'm playing on it. And just, it took a long time to install. It probably took like about an hour to install. Thank you for hosting. And it's just like, with the install and then like trying to figure out all the dip switches, because like, first it was playing it like horizontally, and it was giving me an error. It's just like, wrong screen orientation. It's like, okay. I had to get the Ring Edge 2 manual, flip through it. Oh, okay, it's this dip switch. And it's like, oh, well, I know what the dip switches are going to be because that board has the correct dip switches on it. So I flipped all the dip switches to match. Didn't work. And it was just like wrong horizontal and vertical dimensions. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it matches that board. Like, is it not supposed to be Ring Edge 2? And I looked at the disc, it says Ring Edge 2. And then I figured it out. It's supposed to be running in 720p. So I flipped the dip switches to match 720p, and we're here. We made it. Yes. Ugh. I can never stop giggling inside hearing the term dip switch, yeah. Same with dongle. It's just like, or dong. Some places use the word dong instead of dongle. I think they got rid of that because like, dong kind of sounds like a penis, but a dongle is kind of like, still kind of sounds like a penis, but still kind of funny. So it's like, where did I put my dongle? It's like, oh man, you better not have lost your dongle, buddy. That'd be bad. Yeah, that's also a good point. When it came out, they seemed to like really be pushing towards this being almost like a DDR killer. Like, they're like, this is gonna be the next dance game. And like, it didn't look like dancing at all. It just looked like a big dummy playing it, just kind of like how DDR works. And then, like, after that first game, they're like, fuck it. Like, clearly, people don't give a shit about the dancing aspects of this game. So, we're just gonna run with what we think will be successful, and thank God they did, instead of trying to just keep making games with no personality. Like the original MaiMai, and they actually took some time to, like, look at how players were playing the game. Having this recording device, too, like in the corner and stuff like that, also was probably super helpful because they got to see, like, that people were utilizing it and what people were playing. So it was just a great way, I think, to get feedback from our players and stuff, too. So it's just been crazy. Yeah, no, it was weird. Like, if you look at all the MaiMai original advertising, which it's really hard to find, basically you have to find, like, a MaiMai image and, like, Google image search it with that actual image. You'll get lucky and try to find some more, like, promotional material from, like, when this game came out, and they're really, really heavily advertising it. It's, like, the next generation dance game, and, like, they had, like, the DDR silhouettes, except they were playing MaiMai, and it was just like, oh my god, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's strange. Alright. Anyways, give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna get our drink. And we'll be back. Alright, we're gonna crack open a cold one with the boys in the chat. Oh man. You just missed Caramel Dancing. You just missed it. It's like the last song I just played. Well, Night of Fire was, but after that, it was, or before that was Caramel Dancing. It's okay, the VOD will be on YouTube.
Welcome to MaiMai. One player mode.
Alright, so we're about halfway through the song list.
Please select music.
Also, I think they were trying to be cool with, like, the backgrounds. Like, wow, look this is the vibe you're gonna get playing Color My World. And it was like, no. Also, all the songs feel so slow. Like, Caramel Dancing, I guess, is a little fast, but, like, a lot of these songs are like 100 beats per minute, like this. Why? Oh my god, that was so slow. That was probably one of the most boring things I've ever played on this game. By far. Like, that probably was the most boring. Wow, I had like 150 notes. That was it. That was the whole song. original MaiMai tracks. You can tell they're going in a completely different direction from where they went.
Every time I open my eyes, you're always there beside me. Surrounded by your tender heart, I was so happy when you gave me always falling back to my
For some reason, it says I like barely passed that, but like I feel like I destroyed that song.
Result.
I just probably didn't play it very accurately.
Clear.
Yeah, just think, these were the MaiMai original songs, the Sega original songs, and then they went all weeby, and it paid off.
Next track.
How strange.
Please select music.
I had to sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze in the middle of the song. That, but I don't know how the fuck I did.
Result. Clear.
Was that supposed to be the MaiMai version of Monster Japan? I don't know.
All clear. Bonus track.
How we made it to the bonus track is beyond me. Yeah. Oh boy, can't wait to play Sweet Sweets. missed one.
Result.
Curses!
Clear.
I'd like determined to get at least one full combo by the time I'm done playing this.
See you next break.
Also, it's not just on this game, it's on all versions of MaiMai. The reason why the background videos don't show up is because it's not connected to a network. I don't know why that matters. I don't know why it does that. They're just like, you're gonna be penalized by not being able to jam out to this song properly by having the backgrounds turned off. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, on the Asia versions of the game, or at least on the finale one, with the last patch, like, it made all the background videos work and the whole song was unlocked, so that helps. Where's my Miku shirt? Well, there's no Miku songs in this game, so I'm just repping a Made in Abyss shirt. So. No, the background videos are definitely on the game. I can't say for sure, but like, back then the infrastructure for the cloud was not very good for arcades because just a lot of it was kind of still up in the air on like what cloud gaming could be and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure the background videos are on the hard disk. They're just not being played because they decided that was going to take away the experience for not paying for the online service. Don't know why, but that's where we are with it. Yeah, that could also be, that was something I was thinking about too, is they might have removed the background videos to avoid any copyright issues if the game got imported to other regions. That could very well be. But it doesn't make sense because a lot of the times when you would import this game, it would just lock out a majority of the copyright content, so you wouldn't be able to play it, and then they still have taken the videos away from you. I don't know why. It's very, very strange. But it is what it is. I think we are a little past halfway playing through the entire song list of MaiMai. So let's continue on.
MaiMai. Entry. One player mode.
On my last play, I want to do the tutorial just to see what it's like. Did it change? Oh, we're playing the Neko Neko song. Look at all the dancing cats. It was like they're gonna do some let's dance.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
That one too. That was my best score so far. So far. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Holy shit, there was rank S's in this game. You would have never known because it was so hard to read on ×1. the fuck?
Next track.
It gave me a title.
Please select
Even
music.
though I'm not connected to the internet, so like, what's the fucking point? Okay, this is a 9. I might fail at this. I'm kind of worried. I am. I'm really worried actually right now. We passed it. By God.
Result.
It was hard to read only because it was on ×1. Otherwise, I mean, the chart was not hard.
Clear.
Like, I could full combo that easily on like a newer game where I had speed mods. I think they're really dependent on the fact that they weren't going to have speed mods in the game to start. That's why they made like that song so difficult, being a rated a 9.
Please select music.
When you flip through the manual of the original MaiMai game, like this is like the background they used for everything. I don't know why. It's like they're in a rush and they just didn't want diversity on like any of the gameplay screens. It just kept showing this, the bicycle background, which we won't get to enjoy. Random spikes in difficulty. Very random. Also, this is annoying. The light. Look at that. Can you imagine like trying to concentrate on this shit and like this is all you see is just flashing lights like that?
Result.
They took that away, I believe. No, it doesn't do that anymore. I think that was a very big push they made where they're just like, look at the cool
Bonus track.
shit that we can do with the cabinet. And it was just like, that's really fucking annoying. Can you stop?
Come on, guys, let's get this started. The sun's coming out and I'm ready to party. I wanna feel the rays on my face and the sun.
From Crack and DJ.
Are you ready? Let's get this party started. Come on, guys, let's get this started. The sun's coming out and I'm ready to party. I wanna feel the rays on my face and smell the suntan lotion all over the place. I'm ready to get some fun out in the sun and dance until the morning comes. Everybody, come on, dance, everybody. Out in the sun. This is great. Come on, everybody. Woo! Let's have fun. Come on. Come on, guys, let's get this started. The sun's coming out and I'm ready to party. I wanna feel the rays on my face and the suntan lotion all over the place. I'm ready to get some fun out in the sun and dance until the morning comes. Everybody,
Why am I playing to?
and join the fun, the party out in the sun. Enjoy yourself. I like this. This is so good. Lovely. Wonderful. Sunshine. And daytime. Dance now. Come on, dance everybody. Out in the sun.
Yeah, that one wasn't so bad.
Clear.
Got an A+. We almost got our S. Almost.
See you next break.
Oh, alright. I think we have one more set to get through, and we have gone through the entire MaiMai 2012 song list. Then we're done. Then I think we've gone through it all. I really wish this morning stream didn't exist, because it just makes it look awful. Oh my god. I'm gonna throw up. Hello, I pressed service.
Welcome to MaiMai. Entry.
Alright.
One player
I'm gonna do
mode.
this tutorial just to see what it's like.
リズムに合わせてボタンを叩き、スコアを競うゲームです。タイミングを合わせてパーフェクトを狙いましょう。
What the fuck?
リングがラインに重なるタイミングでボタンを叩きます。OK。
This is so weird.
リングがラインに重なっている間ボタンを押し続けます。
Oh,
リング
come
は
on.
同じタイミングでボタンを叩きます。
It's the weirdest tutorial ever.
リングがラインに重なるタイミングでボタンを叩き、腰の動きに合わせて画面をなぞけます。さあ本番です。好きな曲を選んでください。
The announcer is just throwing me through a damn loop. That was scary.
Come on, guys, let's.
Yeah, this is our last set. It's like, wow, I think you got the hang of the tutorial. Let's play on expert.
Can you feel it? Move your body. Move now. Move your body. Result. Clear. Next
I
track.
think we understand. I passed.
Please select music.
There's only one game anime song. There's only one. We'll play it in a minute.
1, 2, in chaos.
Hey! I got dono. Thanks for the dono. Here's your dancing. For OG MaiMai.
Next track.
Alright, we have one more song to play through. And we have to play through the entirety of MaiMai's first mix. Then I don't know what I'm gonna play as my last song. Maybe the Necro song to see if I can pull combo.
でもそうなっちゃったねもうそうなっちゃほら心は進化するよもっともっと 言葉にするから消えちゃう関係なら言葉ってすごい嫌って思ってたそれって
Strike's full combo that, but the ending was kind of weird.
All clear. Bonus track.
Woo! Bonus track!
Please select
Alright,
music.
so I want to try and get a full combo. There's 2 songs I can try to get on. Sweet Sweets. Probably this one, because I think I only missed one. Or the Neko Neko song. I don't know where's the Neko. Alright, actually. I'm gonna do Sweet Sweets. Because I only missed one on this one. I know that for sure. So we're gonna try real hard for the full combo. Just to see what happens. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, so much for that full combo, right? No. Ah.
Result. Clear.
Should I try to get a full combo still? I think I will. I'll try to get a full combo and then we'll wrap up the stream. Because we're pretty much done here. This is a
MaiMai.
very boring game.
1 player mode.
Well, not MaiMai in general, but the first game is very boring. You can see we've come a long way.
Please select music.
Look at that damn cat in the background. we can get full combo.
Please select music.
What was that? This song. I think I can get possibly on this one. I just really have to pay attention. It's pretty slow. I'm so determined. Gonna do it.
Are you ready? Let's get this party started. Come on, guys, let's get this started. The sun's coming out and I'm ready to party. I wanna feel the rays on my face and smell the suntan lotion all over the place. I'm ready to get some fun out in the sun and dance until the moon comes. Everybody, come on and dance, everybody. Out in the sun. This is great. Come on, everybody. Woo! Have fun. Come on. Come on, guys, let's get this started. The sun's coming out and I'm ready to party. I wanna feel the rays on my face and the suntan lotion all over the place. I'm ready to get some fun
No!
and dance until the morning
This part is
comes.
awful.
Everybody, come on and join the fun, the party out in the sun. Enjoy yourself. I like this. This is so good. Lovely. Wonderful. Sunshine. And daytime. Dance now. Come on, dance, everybody. Out in the sun.
Okay.
Result.
That one for sure is possible for me.
Clear.
I didn't even get an S. I missed
Next
one.
track.
Okay, we're gonna do it on this one.
Please select music.
I just want to know what it does when you get full combo. That's all I want to know. But I don't want to fucking go on an easier difficulty.
Are you ready?
That's gonna make me look like a scrub.
Let's get this party started. Come on, guys, let's get this started. The sun's coming out and I'm ready to party. I wanna feel the rays on my face and smell the suntan lotion all over the place. I'm ready to get some fun out in the sun and dance until the moon comes. Everybody, come on and dance, everybody. Out in the sun. This is great. Come on, everybody. Woo! Have fun.
Come on, that been us. Not even. I missed two actually. The ending is just so weird to that start.
Please select music.
Fucking determined.
Are you ready? Let's
I'm
get
not ready.
this party started. Come on, guys, let's get this started. The sun's coming out and I'm ready to party. I wanna feel the rays on my face and smell the suntan lotion all over the place. I'm ready to get some fun out in the sun and dance until the moon comes. Everybody, come on and dance, everybody. Out in the sun. This is great. Come on, everybody. Woo!
game doesn't care. That was very stressful. I can only imagine what people felt like when they were trying to play this game when it just hit arcades in Japan. But yeah, that was a look back at OG MaiMai from 2012. I'm gonna take off these gloves now because I'm done. I'm never playing this game ever again because it is bad and boring, and yeah, it was going in the wrong direction, obviously, the first game. So it's just interesting to see just how the game evolved. Like, I think Beatmania had like the right idea behind where it was heading at first, and they didn't really change course. They're just like, yep, this is it, we're gonna keep going with that. DDR is a great example of what they changed. Like, it was just like, this game's all about freestyle and dancing and being cool while you're playing the game. And I think with MaiMai, they're trying to adapt that concept with like the DDR freestyling and stuff like that, especially the recording camera and stuff like that. And it did not go well. I think that they really figured it out very, very quickly, thankfully. And when they released, MaiMai Green, I think was the second game, they really took a really, really sharp U-turn and were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That did not go the way that we had planned. Let's try to backpedal a little bit and see what people are really into playing. And I'm sure that they started loading some anime songs on there, and it just really took off. They've probably figured out the complaints a lot of people are making, like it's too hard to read, there's only ×1 and stuff like that. It's crazy how much the game has changed since MaiMai version 1. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a look back with me. I gotta get this board out of there. I gotta get rid of my my dongle off that board and ship it out. So, unfortunately, taking a look back at other MaiMai games is gonna be on hold. We're gonna put back MaiMai Finale into my machine and play some MaiMai Finale probably for the next few months, because I'm not gonna probably get into Ring Edge 2 in for quite some time. But there you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed it. No more Pump It Up Prime. I don't stream Pump It Up. I have Pump It Up. I just don't care about streaming it or really playing it. I'll play it when I get a Double X kit or something. I don't know. I don't like Pump It Up Prime. It was like one of my least favorite Pump It Up games. So, yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this content, I know there's a few people that probably like followed me and stuff. It was kind of hard to hear because the machine's very loud, obviously. If you enjoyed this content, please follow me. I do a lot of music game stuff. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. I do a lot of music game stuff. I will be probably doing a stream with my pachinko machine, my Pachi slot machine of ReZero. I just got that in last week, so I've been really wanting to make a video about that just to kind of like show it off, because you just don't see anything about it in America and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for watching again. Follow, subscribe, do what you must. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I didn't know that people would have given a shit about seeing the first MaiMai game, but apparently we've got some people in the chat, so I appreciate that. I wasn't alone in trying to look back at the past. So, very, very cool stuff. Thank you guys again, and have a good day, good night, good morning, wherever you guys are. Have at it. I'm out. Bye-bye.